This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for another Group 3 race on Gran Turismo Sport. Now it's day 3, racing on Circuit de Spa-Francochamps. So this one might be able to go for a different Group 3 category for today. So hope this one might be able to get ready to use the Jaguar F-Type Group 3 with my Total Drama OC library Lexia on it. So this one might be able to be prepared for having the balance of performance. So let's go and get ready to get started for another day, for another race training will begin. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy anytime you want for the entertainment. So let's get ready to race and let's get started. Having a good Group 3 race, so hope my OC Lexia really wants me to do my best by having a Jaguar F-Type. We'll be able to race on the track. So this is going to get everything. We'll also to have different Group 3 race cars. We'll also to be racing on Spa-Francochamps. It's going to be quite very important to be able to have a good practice. We'll also to get ready. So this one might be able to take one professional moment, so this one might be able to be ready to get started. So gonna make sure that this is gonna be able to have the field map in case, so this one might be able to help out. We'll also to be able to have a good strategy. We might be able to keep it well managed to maintain. This is gonna get everything. We'll be able to get started. So it looks like Punisher BB 1973 is here for having a best time to be able to have a one good Group 3 race. We'll also to get ready. So gonna make sure to be able to have a good drivers to be able to support each other. So it's good to see him on board. So this is gonna get everything. We'll also to get faster. We're also gonna get ready. But it will always gonna be able to do every time whenever we have to do it. So take some good practice. We're always gonna be able to keep up racing. We're always gonna make sure to be able to drive fast. Now, this is going to get everything. We'll be able to take that turns. We'll also to get ready as always. So warm-up is good to go. This is going to be able to take a lot of good time to be able to have a good race. So this one might be able to keep up. We're always going to be able to have 8 laps around the track. So this is going to be able to take a lot of distance by 34 miles. We'll be able to go everything we could. So let's just gonna go and get started until we might be able to get ready. So giving the headlight signal will be blinked in on it. So looks like starting out on 7th place. This one might need to take preparation. We'll also to go in. So this one might be able to have a field. We'll also to stay on in 3 or 4. So if possible. So gonna make sure to be able to use the field map before we will take the rolling start to begin. This will might help. This will always gonna give everything. We'll also to take that strategy. We'll also to go forward. We'll also to proceed. So take the last calls onto the last turn. So here we go. This is gonna get everything. We're going in to be able to drive fast as a professional driver. So this is definitely might be able to do perfectly. We'll also to perform a perfect last corner turn. So this is gonna get everything what we need to do. It's going to get everything. We're always to be able to stay clean on the track. We're always going to be able to do for a perfect lap. So looks like the high speed race is on. So this is going to get everything. We'll be going up, and then this one might be able to have that turn. We're also going to make sure to keep it well maintained to avoid ignoring the track limits. We're also going to make sure to keep an eye out if anything else happens on the penalty. This is going to be quite very tough for us, so we're gonna make sure to keep it well managed to maintain. Okay, giving the 6th gear signal call onto the braking turn, so this one might be able to make the purpose cue. We'll also to go in. Well, good thing that this is gonna be able to have the last moment that each day. We're always gonna make sure to be able to take a few times. We'll also to be able to reach up for our driver rating. So we will always going to be able to take practice. We might be able to make one good perfect attempt. So hope the two are definitely might be able to try to keep a hold of it. So gonna make sure to dodge that incoming collision. So this is going to be able to take a lot of risk. Gonna make sure to keep it well careful. Gonna make sure don't take too much distractions. That will might loosen up on it. Well, even unless this is going to get everything what we need to do. Well, that was definitely might be pretty bummer at least, so gonna keep it hold it together. So hope this is definitely might be neat to have my OCs to support me out for it. So that was definitely might be neat to be able to keep an eye out for it. So just make sure slow down whenever the driver is having a lot of trouble timing here. So this is gonna get everything has to take that prevent a distraction. It's gonna get everything needs to be very careful. So well, hope this is gonna be able to see. Blue 2.2 is here by using the Renault Sport RS01 GT3. Now, looks like this is going to get everything has to be able to press up to be able to go in. So Punisher BB19 is now here. So this is going to be able to have a good check on the radar. So looks like this is going to be able to see how it turns out. So, well, I hope he saw my OC library on it. So this is definitely might be pretty surprising to see it. Well, it is, of course. I hope my OCE could probably be able to have one comment message while I'm racing. So this is going to get everything needs to be able to stay together. We're also going to keep up. We're also to maintain, but we still got a lot of learning to do. So going to make sure to keep practicing. So going to make sure because everything happens all the time. So this is going to be able to take one strategy moment. We'll also take some time to be able to be patient. So whenever it gets too much and too overwhelming during this time, so gonna make sure to be able to have a racing improvise is gonna get everything going in. Every race strategy will also to be improvised to be able to stay together. Will might be able to climb up onto the driver ratings. Will might be in onto the top position. It's going to be very difficult for us. So gonna make sure to keep it well maintained. Is going to get everything what we have to do. So don't lose yourself to be loosened up on any Group 3 race car by control. So this is going to be able to take a lot of capability by distress. Is going to get everything what we have to do. So any Group 3 race car, whenever we have to race, so this is going to be able to take some time. We'll also need to take a lot of practice. We're also going to need to take a good different balance. Has to be able to do perfectly whatever it takes to do it. So I hope it does. This is going to get everything has to be able to keep it well focused. So hope my OC could probably be able to see this part whenever it happens by having a lot of handling issues. So, well, good thing that my tow drum and OC's got my back to be able to help out, to be able to do it. So just going to be able to have a lot of good time for this race. We're always going to be able to make sure we're always going to keep up. Okay, that was so close. Almost gonna get everything will be loosened up. So each Group 3 race car could probably able to find a good capability up the turn. Is going to get everything will be able to smooth up to be able to maintain. Well, unless that this is going to get everything will might need to stay together. Will might be able to make a one good struggle that this is going to get everything what we have to do to be able to master on the Belgium racetrack. Will might be needed to get. So this is going to get everything. Will be needs to be able to keep going faster up. Will might be able to reach up the speed. Gonna have to take that turn. Is going to get everything will going up onto the upper hand. So we will still always going to be able to practice to learn, folks. This will might be needs to take a lot of few efforts. Will might need to keep it up. Hope Punisher BB 1973 is doing all right to be able to stay in onto the top position. So it is going to get everything to be well challenge made to be able to test our skills for the higher limit. Will also to go in. Now looks like this is going to be able to have 11th place. Gonna need to keep up. So different Group 3 race car could probably able to work perfectly better. So if anybody could probably able to have what it takes to be able to master any car on the racetrack. So this is going to be able to take some practice. We might be able to race to learn. We'll also to take the new skills. We'll also to perform. Gonna keep up. We're always going to make sure to keep trying. We're always going to be able to make one conclusion. Is going to get everything we'll maintain. Just gonna make sure to keep it well. Hold on the acceleration throttle. It's gonna get everything. Has to be able to keep it well managed. Keep it together, you two. Hope this will might need to be able to keep up. Always gonna race topper. Will might be able to test our racing boundaries of the skills of the limit. Will also to be able to have a good turns. Will also to be able to improve. So looks like this is gonna get everything. Will might need to be able to keep up. Will also to stay faster on each inside turns of the track. So this will might be need to be able to keep trying. Will also to be able to make a lot of good practice of each sportsmanship rating. Will also to be able to increase. Even the last turn is going to be need importantly. So if anybody could probably able to find out that what is going on. So well, probably cheaters was definitely might be quite doing something wrong. So well, in that case, that this is going to be able to take plenty of racing responsibility if we had to make sure to be very respectful for taking a good hot lap. So hope this one might be need to be able to go faster what it takes to be the most racer in Spa-Francochamps. So anybody could probably able to take the track. Will also to go for a higher speed for the challenge is going to get everything will go in. Now looks like Punisher BB 1973 is doing okay, staying in on 8th place. Hope I can probably able to catch up to him. So this will might be able to get tearing up. Will might be able to make a long ways. Will might be able to go in to be able to catch up with the rest. It gets very challenging sometimes, so gonna make sure that find a good capability of the turn is gonna get everything. Will going in on one easy open smooth. Will also to be able to help out. Bet it does. So this is going to get everything. Has to be able to keep up. Will always going to be able to stay strong. Will always going to be able to take a lot of few practice on each lap of the race. Will might be able to take plenty more time to be very patient. Will also to be able to keep it in for. So good thing that this is going to be able to have a different group 3. Will also to be able to race. So it will always going to be able to have what it takes to be able to have a different capability of each Group 3 race car could probably able to race on the track. Now let's see, this is going to be able to have a yellow flag caution by the check, so it's already been cleared out for. So this one might be able to make sure to be able to stay maintained. So don't get loose yourself on the grip. So that will might be able to take a lot of efforts. Will might be need to be able to stay clean on this race. Okay, that was so close. Almost had that time. That should be able to take a little bit more time to be able to get mistakenly cutting up the track. So maybe yesterday's race is going to be quite pretty slam on the impact. So they should probably be able to watch where they're going. So this is going to might need to be able to be very careful when other drivers are about to take the last turn. But somehow, gonna make sure to be able to watch out whenever they're hitting at, so that will might upset other racers' skills. Is gonna get everything to be able to react. Okay, looks like Fly Cola is now gonna be able to porting in onto the penalty line to slow down, so this is gonna be able to take a little bit more time to resume the run, so this one might be able to have that turn will go in. Gotta keep it together. Hope my LC really wants me to have a few efforts. Will might be able to take the skills. Will go in. Okay, so it looks like almost gonna be at 25% fuel remaining. So now we're on the 5th lap, so this is going to get everything what we have to do. So this one might be able to have a few recommend. So going to make sure to be able to stay on lap number 6 whenever it happens. So going to make sure to be able to make one good overtake pass whenever the opponent is having difficulties by losing up on the control. Well, it is definitely might be able to take a lot of time to be able to make sure to stay maintained. We're always going to be very exercise caution to be able to let you guys reminding during this time of the race. Oh boy. Yes, this is going to be able to take a little bit more time to maintain. So it's like Flag Color is using the Audi R8. So looks like he just definitely wants to make the overtake. He's going to get everything going in. Going to keep up the pace. So this is going to be able to take one pit stop recommend. We'll also stop at lap number 5. So this one might be able to make it in onto lap number 6. So this is going to get everything Will going in to be able to take some time to have a spare fuel Will might be needed in case. So this one might be able to have a 50% stop mark is going to be able to go in. Very good job, my crew. Well, this is definitely might be quite pretty good to be able to toughen up, to be able to make it fast and quick. So all done by having plenty of fuel. So this one might be able to have a good stop at 50% as I recommend. So this one might be able to give a good halfway amount of liters. We might be able to press on. So only 2 more laps remaining. This one might need to be able to keep up the training. Will also to go in. Will also to take plenty of work. It's going to get everything going in. Now this is going to get everything. Has to be able to take plenty of fuel map will be needed in case. So whenever it happens that you might need to have the radar to be used during this time of this race. So if possible to be able to have reminding checks of the fuel. So good thing that this one might be able to have a good check on the HUD. So this is definitely might be quite doing good to be able to take a little bit good fuel monitor check that this is going to get everything will be going in. Now that's just going to be able to resume the race. So this one might be able to keep up. Will also to keep going forwards. But this is going to be able to have a long way to go. So this one might need to be able to take plenty of power. We're also going to get everything will stay in. That should probably be able to do it. Gonna have that paper corner. Will might be able to take some good practice. Will might be able to take it nice and smooth. So hope everybody did pretty good to take a good racing training. So we will still try to be able to do some more practice before we will might be able to get started for the second season of the Exhibition Series. So this one might be able to have different categories we might be able to be prepared for. Now this is going to get everything has to be able to keep up. We're always going to be able to stay strong. We'll also to keep plenty of power. We might be able to go in. So this is going to be able to take a lot of mobility. Is going to get everything. We might have that motivation. We might be able to stay on it. So this is going to be able to take a lot of basic work. Is going to get everything going in. So Punisher BB 1973 in the pits. So hope you can probably able to take some time to have plenty of refuel. Will might be able to give a little bit spare time. So going to be able to coming out at the first turn. Will also to go in. So hope he is definitely might be coming out of the pits until he's good to go. So looks like he's definitely at a different position right now. So gonna make sure to be able to keep up the pace. We're also gonna stay in on 9th place by having the approach. So this is gonna be able to take a long way to be able to catch up by 8.5 seconds of the gap distance. It's gonna get everything will be going in. But I hope it does. So this is gonna get everything has to be able to take a lot of pace. We'll also to go in. We're always going to be able to try to do the best. But it might be able to take some time, so hope this is going to be able to take plenty of few racing skills of the management. We're also going to be able to go passive or aggressive by having a lot of moment to be able to make sure. So each strategy is going to get everything to be well capable made to do it. So going to make sure to switch it to power 1. So this one might be able to take plenty of distance. We might be able to go in. We'll keep up the pace. So it happens all the time. So every racer always wants to be on any position whenever they're getting in onto the top 3. We're also going to be able to be at the finish. So we're almost there, folks. So this is going to get everything. We might be getting close. So this is going to be able to take plenty of days left before at the end of this week's daily race is going to get everything we'll be prepared for. So hope everybody is definitely might be able to keep trying. We're also going to be able to do for a lot of training. We're also going to be able to take a lot of exercise. We might be able to be prepared to race. So looks like there's a yellow flag just called in. So this is going to be able to find out. So looks like blue 2.2 just definitely might be slowing down. Well, good thing that this is definitely might be quite pretty surprising to be able to make sure. So no time to be able to take a little bit time off. So this is going to be able to have a lot of racing training out there, folks. Going to make sure to keep up. So here we go, final lap, and we're on our way to proceed. So this will might be able to have this segment will conclude for the third day. So hope this will might be able to have the fourth day. We'll might be able to get well trained to be able to go in. So gonna keep trying. We're always gonna be able to keep more practicing. So this will might be able to have a perfect time. We'll also to get ready. Well, it is definitely might be coming far. Well, good thing that it also shows on the course map on the top right. So this is definitely might be coming a long way to be able to go up ahead. We'll might be able to deal with the opponents. It's going to be quite challenging. It's going to get everything by the struggle. It's going to be able to keep it up. We'll also might need to take plenty of strategies if we have to make sure to be able to have a good mobility of a good race. We'll might be able to have a chance. We'll might be able to keep trying. We're always going to make sure to do some more runs after this. So this will might be able to help out for it. So but my OC really wants me to do my best, so this is going to get everything. Has to be able to take a lot of training. We'll also do some workouts. We might be able to give it time to take a little bit chance to do it. So if we're always going to be able to keep up the pace, we might be need to take plenty more time to do it. Almost there, so still got enough gap distance time left, so this one might be able to take plenty more amount left. So well, hope it does. So this is going to be able to have a one important thing: don't get run out of gas at the end of this race. That's going to be a very bad news for us if we have to make sure to keep it well maintained. It's going to get everything needs to be able to use. So this is going to be able to take a lot of plenty of few distance by 0.1 remaining of the miles. Well, hope this is going to get everything a little bit more troubling situation. Is going to get everything going. So by the skin of its teeth. So this is definitely might be where it's at, stopping at 0%. So this is where it also comes down for this. So it's a risky moment. So if we have to make sure to be very careful. So, good thing Punisher BP 1973 just finally finished in 5th place, so he did pretty good. So, each different Group 3 race cars could probably be able to race on Spa-Francochamps. Is definitely might be quite giving the different capabilities by determined by the choice. So, we did pretty good out there, so we will always going to be able to continue for having a good race. We're always going to make sure we'll have a good, clean race on Spa-Francochamps. So gonna make sure we will always gonna be able to keep training. We're always gonna be prepared for the next season. We might be able to begin. We still got a long way to go, so we will always gonna be able to keep practicing. We'll always do the best. So that was a pretty good job for taking a 7th place finish. So hope Lexia really enjoyed seeing this race, for having a good time with this practice. So hope I could probably able to do better if I could probably able to reach up onto the top position. So this is definitely might be needs to do a lot of work. We're always going to keep up. Now this is going to be able to have the 7th place earnings. We'll also to do perfectly well. So that was a good clean race out there, everybody. We did pretty good job. So this is definitely might be quite very good to be able to take plenty of good sportsmanship ratings. We might be able to get ready. So but with all due respect, so no need to be able to make something negativity. So we still got a long way to go to be able to race on the Belgian racetrack. So it might need to take a lot of practice, so we should probably able to be ready. So try to keep up, and we will always going to be able to do perfectly for the best. We'll might be able to have a chance for having a good clean race. We'll always going to be able to have a single star. We'll be able to be well earned as possible to get prepared for. So still got a ways to be able to keep up, so we will always continuing on to do some more racing training out there, folks. This will be able to do, giving a lot of time, will take the higher skills to the limit. So it was a very good tough race out there, folks. So hope everything is doing well to be able to keep up for the best. So hope my OC did pretty well to be able to drive her Jaguar F-Type Group 3. So looks like I just made it myself to be able to have a good library to be able to race on Spa-Francochamps. So it will always going to be able to keep up. Will always to stay faster. Will might be able to take for good mobility. Will might be able to have a lot of good clean racing, and sportsmanship rating will be able to increase. So it will always going to be able to drive faster whenever it takes to be able to do a perfection moment. Will also to give a chance. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be see you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.